Alrighty, it's looking like you guys are getting 2 videos today as update 1.5 for the Pathfinder playtest is out. It is upon us, and it's a good day to be a blaster caster, let me tell ya. Again, there's a lot of little incremental changes in these updates. We're not going to hit every single solitary last one, just with the blog highlights. But if you want to see Pathfinder 1.5, you guys can find a link to the PDF in my Dropbox in the description. And hey, remember, be sure to like and subscribe for all that sweet Pathfinder 1st, 2nd, and CRPG Kingmaker content. And today, this episode of your Pathfinder playtest rules updates was brought to you in part by Chris Ward, or as some of you may know him, Ghost Patron, or the guy who makes like all my maps and really helps the wheels of this empire roll forward. Dude, thanks so much for your support. You're the best. Now, updates. Okay, so the big takeaway that we want to take from update 1.5 is the power level of a lot of spells are increasing, starting with spells that deal damage, because according to Paizo, those are the easiest ones to adjust, update, and test. Again, if you'd like to see a full update of everything, PDF is in the description, but the long story short on this is if that spell did damage, it now does more damage. Here's a screen cap for you guys, right here. You don't even look at your phone. I'll read out the good ones. The base lightning bolt is now 5d12 initially. Fireball is 8d6. Flaming sphere is up to 4d6. Storm of Vengeance is coming in at 4d8, then 4d10, then 4d12. That's basically the name of the game. All of the blaster spells are getting more powerful. To be honest, I'm not entirely sure that was necessary. To tell you the truth, I've had a blaster caster throughout a fair at Somberfell Hall, and for at least the first session of the Mirrored Moon before tragedy and sea serpents struck. And she was doing a crazy amount of damage to things. Not hard for her, especially if things failed saves and the damage was doubled, for things to just disintegrate at the whim of the sorcerer. Now that's even easier. This is definitely 100% the time to play the blaster caster. Though, of course, control magic will always be powerful now. A boost is coming in for you guys who just want to snap your fingers and set everybody on fire. I can dig it. Anywho, second big thing is the dying rules are once again getting a facelift. As of 1.5, the saving throw to stabilize when dying is a flat check, DC 10 plus dying value. Paizo stresses this is purely a test to see how players respond as opposed to the fort save with the DC set by the monster. And honestly, that sword cuts 2 ways. My class DC now no longer determines, if I'm interpreting this correctly, the bad guy's ability to save. If he's dying 1, it's roll a d20 and it's a 50-50 shot, more or less. More like a 45 to 40-ish math is hard kind of shot at the beginning, which of course as you get wounded and stuff increases. It does seem easier to track, and they did say in the playtest rulebook that the dying value was set by the GM. Normally I'd just take the level of the monster plus 10, so a lot of them have been egregious, but I'll definitely, as we move through the Mirrored Moon and forward, I'll be sure to check this out. Lastly, there's a small change to the treat wounds ability. The DC of the check is now set by the highest level of the character being treated. And Paizo also notes this is something they're still evaluating, but I think non-magical heals are super relevant. It means I don't have to stick a party of clerics in a room to ensure they'll survive, because the fighter with medicine can do it as well. Anywho, that's all the big ones that are going on right now. What do you guys think about all this? Have we played blaster casters in the Pathfinder playtest, and are they wrecking like mine have been? Because seriously, it's just so many damages at once. How do you guys feel about the changing of dying? And how has the treat wounds ability worked for you in this playtest? Let me know down in the comments, as always. And we'll keep that conversation rolling. Again, thank you guys so much for hanging out. And be sure to like and subscribe for more coverage on the Pathfinder playtest, Pathfinder 1st edition, really just all things Pathfinder right here. Anywho, the next episode of your Pathfinder playtest content min-maxing for fun and profit, where we build a character optimized in the fine art of diplomancy, drops this Saturday.